February, Black History Month, and we're highlighting African Americans here in our community.
Like Frank Sinclair, who is a former homeless man who turned his life around and now is using his platform to inspire others in our community.
News 5's Caroline Peters joining us live this morning from Acacia Park with his inspiring story. Good morning, Caroline.
Good morning, Bree, Ira. Frank Sinclair, he once lived right here at Acacia Park back in the 80s, and to put it lightly, his life certainly wasn't a walk in the park. He dealt with alcoholism and many hardships that would lead him to homelessness. Frank grew up with 14 siblings in a racially segregated town in North Carolina. He says being, quote, less than was a feeling he grew up with at a very young age. To combat this feeling, Frank threw himself into his studies before joining the Air Force at just 18 years old. But after serving in the Air Force and in Japan, his life would take a turn to homelessness.
It really was kind of an outcome of me really sabotaging my Air Force career, coming up in poverty, having a mindset that any success was not what I deserved. So living in the park, I thought I'd found my people because that's where I was in my mindset.
Frank says his life changed the day a friend of his took him under his wing and housed him for a period of time. This act of kindness made Frank believe he deserved success, and he now shares that message with others as a life coach for his company called Dream Again. It allows him to use his story to help others improve their lives. He says his passion is empowering people to become their best self. Frank says, just think about it. This act of kindness really changed his entire life around, and he inspires all of us to show those acts of kindness every single day. In Colorado Springs, Caroline Peters, News 5.
All right, thank you, Caroline.